Turning to economic news here in the U.S., retail sales dropped in May at a rate higher than expected. Rates dropped 0.9% for the month, more than the 0.6% many economists forecasted. The steep decline follows a 0.1% decrease last month amid the uncertainty about the economy. For more on this, Laila Maidan joins us now here in Studio 57. She is a tech and investing reporter with MarketWatch. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So, Laila, what does this drop in retail sales signify to you?
Well, the bad news is this is the second month in a row that this has happened. But the good news is that it's largely riding on auto sales that's dragging that down. If you remove auto sales from that number, it was down 0.3%, still below expectations, but mainly because the market's looking at it as consumers were worried about tariffs ahead of time. And so we saw a spike in auto sales in March, trying to prepare for that. And this number sort of coming down off of that. The good news is we have other economic readings that are showing a bit of steadiness in the economy. Consumer sentiment was up in June, according to the University of Michigan survey. Wage growth is steady. Unemployment rate is steady for now. So things are looking okay. This is kind of a wait and see what next month will look like. And then also, when there's a lot of uncertainty in the world, we have a lot of geopolitical tensions right now. We don't know how that's going to impact oil prices. These things tend to spook consumers. And so we have to see how people will react to things like this, whether they'll start saving.
Laila, we also know that the Federal Reserve Board of Governors begin their meetings today and will deliver their decision on interest rates tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. What are you expecting to come out of that?
So the market is projecting almost a 0% chance that we're going to get a rate cut on Wednesday, but I think the market's looking ahead at this point to see whether we're still going to get the expected two rate cuts this year on interest rates down to 3.9% towards the end of the year. But so that's what they're going to be looking for. What is the Fed going to do for the rest of the year? And the expectation might be that instead of 2 rate cuts, we might just get 1 rate cut. Okay. This is especially because Jerome Powell is calling this time right now a period of very unusual uncertainty. And so they're going off the data, and it's just really hard to project at this point, as well as like tariffs, and then oil prices, too, can have an impact on inflation, which is what the Fed is watching. And because this is not a time where we're looking at just economic gauges, we have geopolitical tensions, too, that could just change overnight. It's difficult for the Fed to know what inflation is going to look like by the end of the year.
So much to watch. Laila Maidan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.